Hey guys, it's Johnny, and I'm here to show you a couple things about Grey Goo. I'm laughing because I almost said something else. Alright, check it out. This is a human base. So, check out my factories. There's something I recently found out, and I feel super stoked about it. And I can't wait to implement it into my gameplay a lot. As in, like, permanently. I'm not gonna not do it. It's what I'm gonna do from now on, because it makes a lot of sense. For now. Unless someone shows me that it doesn't make any sense, then I'm not gonna do it. But I think everyone should know about this, and this is extremely important for the human faction. I feel it is, but I might be wrong. Maybe it's completely pointless. But to me, I think it's a big deal. Alright, so check out the way these factories are placed. Every factory is saving me 200 catalyst, or resources, which is sick. Now, there's a couple things you gotta know about this. The first thing is you need to have a about 3 spaces away from the... No, that's... I'm not entirely sure, okay? I'm not perfect with this yet, but the point is, I built 2 conduits, no, rather, I built 3, I built the factory. Now, originally, this is just a conduit, so let's make it a conduit. We're going to place this over here. If in case you didn't know, when you move your structure, it leaves a conduit behind. See? Wow. Alright, and it leaves a conduit of the conduit bottom of whatever was left behind. For example, this refinery, if you move the refinery, it'll leave a... not a 3-way. There is no 3 ways. What does it leave behind? A cross. Okay, so it does leave a cross. Some structures, like this air attachment, will leave a one-direction conduit. Others will leave a conduit cross. Yes, okay, confirmed. I wasn't certain until now. Okay, so we got this factory. This is what we do at the start of the game. We eventually move this factory up a notch. So we'll, like, say, build the factory over here. We'll put 3 conduits, build a factory here. We'll build the attachments to the side, and then from there on, we'll place our factories next to it. And you can build it either direction. It might be a good idea to keep it in this direction. So you can keep attaching them, and for each one you build, you're actually saving 200 resources because, well, you have all 3. And in case you didn't know, you can have 3 attachments on a factory. I didn't know that until this accidentally happened to me. I had no idea, and then I'm like, oh my god, humans can have this much versatility in one factory? That's amazing. So, look, I can get all of this except for the longbow. Then, you know, depending on what the factory attachments are, I can build different things. This one has, let's see, stealth. This one has artillery and tank. Yeah, but yes, you know, see? Got like all sorts of things with multifunction factories. I love to build howitzers, but I can add the air attachment, and I can build monitors from it as well, and longbow. That's great. That's fantastic. And so whatever factory you build beside it will get that attachment, so you can kind of plan ahead. This is what makes humans so fun, is that you have an intelligent decision to make. And there's lots of efficiency options with the faction. So look at all these conduits. What's really cool, these attachments are conduits as well. Don't forget that. They are conduits. Check it out. I can build these. This is a conduit line. I don't know if you knew that already, but if you didn't, you do now. These are conduits. Look at how they stack. This is a powered line. So, I can then, later when these are finished, I can build a factory off of them. if I wanted to do that for some weird reason. But this means humans have this option to make a maze out of their conduits, stopping enemies from having an easy time shutting you down. So, for example, as we're seeing, let's take this air attachment. We'll put it over here. We'll go like this. Right? Alright, cool. So your opponents, say if you had your base powered like this, for some weird reason, your opponent's thinking to himself, well, say he can't see this upper section, but he can see this bottom section, he might target your conduit here. But he probably isn't an idiot, so he'll probably notice that these conduits are important. So maybe he'll want to kill this one. It doesn't shut your base down. Okay, he'll maybe he decides, okay, I'll cut off his refinery conduits up here. Refinery not shut down because of this conduit. Okay, he's like, finally, I've almost shut him down. And so, oh, it kills that conduit. You're still not shut down because you got the ones all the way over here powering your base. It's a labyrinth of conduits. Not many people are, like right now, are gonna understand that the conduits have this as an effect, that your attachments are conduits as well. And I didn't even know they did this until trying to make this video and then getting lost in realizations about how awesome humans are. So note that these conduits are one directional in the direction that they're facing. So they will only be like, see, like this. And that these ones are also one way. None of them are crosses. But with this in mind, you have a lot of options to keep your power online in your base, and nobody will ever, ever be able to shut you down as a human. Because conduits are not a weakness. They're bait. So I hope I could help you learn something, especially with the factories. That's the main point. You know, being able to get 3 attachments on a factory is just awesome. And to be able to get a free attachment for each factory is a great money saver, and also allows you to expand at just amazing rates, more than you would before, assuming you are very good with handling the money in the game. But yeah, that's great. So perhaps I'll have another thing human related because I like the humans. Maybe I'll have something else. I don't know. But this is important. Keep this in mind. Because the humans are where it's at. Alright. Till next time. See ya.